pastor at a church in Greensboro, North Carolina, tells the story of one time when he babysat his 4-year-old niece and her younger brother. He had just served them their favorite lunch of apple juice and burritos, and then he left the room. As he was walking away, he heard his niece begin to celebrate communion, as she so often witnessed him doing on the altar. It surprised him how well she knew the words of the consecration, but she put a neat twist on it. She lifted up her cup of apple juice and said, "And Jesus took the cup and blessed it, and he thanked God for it and said, 'Fill it with Folgers and wake them up.'" Many of us rely on that first cup of coffee in the morning to put some life into us and to wake us up as we begin our journey into the new day. We might stop off at Starbucks for a double or triple shot of caffeine to stimulate us into doing what we may not be looking forward to that day. Jesus wants to put some life in us as we begin each and every day with his body, the living bread of eternal life. If we woke up each day with eternal life on our minds instead of Folgers or whatever stimulant we use, then we would live each day in joyful freedom. We've come here today looking for that eternal life which Jesus talks about. Life which cannot be found in physical food. And we may sometimes struggle in finding it because we look for it in the things of this world. We taste this or that. We sample different parts of life. We compile a bucket list of things we want to do before we die. We may try different jobs. We look for exciting experiences. But our hunger for life is never satisfied. We're always looking for something better. Something to give us a bigger thrill or a higher high. Something that will tell us we have lived. I can tell you personally that there is nothing in life that can compare with being in love with God and doing his will. Jobs and money and food and exciting happenings are temporary, but the love of God lasts forever. God alone provides a banquet to fill our hungry souls. God alone provides experiences which try us and grow us into the person we were created to be. God alone remains with us through every trial and success in life, never leaving our side throughout the highest high or the lowest low. God has a banquet for us, a banquet of love and joy and untold wonders, which will leave us deeply peaceful and completely satisfied. God's banquet begins with the bread of life, the body of his Son, sent to give us strength for the journey, the real living presence of his Son. The banquet includes the blood of life, the sap, so to speak, that flows from the vine to the branches. And it is a real, nourishing flow of life from his Son. The bread and the wine become on the altar, not merely symbols or representations of Jesus Christ, but his very real life. Some may forget the real miracle that takes place each day at the Mass. God humbles himself to become a piece of bread, that as we consume the bread of life, we might be consumed by his grace. God's banquet includes the Word, both written down for us to eat and digest, as well as the Word made flesh, lived out for us, to model for us in our lives. He lives in us as we live in him.